What Richie Timmers here. Now, since I'm doing my reviews for Guy Ritchie films you know, uh, because of the Ministry of Untimely Warfare, again, not every Guy Ritchie movies are great. There's obviously Swept Away, which is terrible, but here's another Guy Ritchie movie that's not so great, and that is his 2017 film King Arthur: Legend of the Sword. Now, this movie stars Charlie Hunnam, who, of course, at the time was very popular thanks to Sons of Anarchy. So they were trying to get, Guy Ritchie his major lead role following Sons of Anarchy. Sadly, it didn't work out too well. If you guys don't know much about the story in this, after the murder of his father, young Arthur's power-hungry uncle Vortigern seizes control of the crown. Robbed of his birthright, he grows up the hard way in the back alleys of the city, and not knowing who he truly is. When fate leads him into the pull of the Excalibur's sword from the stone, Arthur embraces his true destiny to become legendary's fighter and leader. Now, they've of course obviously done lots of King Arthur stories before, whether it's like Sword in the Stone, whether it's what's some other? Oh yeah, the one with Clive Owen. It's been a while since we've seen a good King Arthur film. I think the best one we had in recent years was that Kid Who Would Be King film that came out a couple years ago. That's maybe the better King Arthur film we've had in recent years. But yeah, I mean, of course, you had Charlie Hunnam in this, John Hanson, who's always terrific. Jude Law was also in this, who obviously worked with Guy Ritchie in the Sherlock Holmes movies. Kingsley Ben-Adir, like this was actually before Bridgerton became popular. So this was like one of his earliest roles, like pre Bridgerton and all. Millie Bradley was also in this. Poppy Delevingne. You also even, I kid you not, had a cameo by David Beckham, who plays like a guard here. So funny to see David Beckham making like his film appearance. Annabelle Wallace was also in this. I've always liked Annabelle Wallace. She's always good when she pops up. But the movie was just, I mean, it was completely boring. Didn't really do anything to. I remember watching this one in theaters. I almost fell asleep. It was not all that great. Uh, the writing and dialogue didn't do anything for me. Charlie Hunnam, it's a shame because he's obviously, I don't never really seen a whole lot of Sons of Anarchy, but I have seen episodes here and there, and I think he is pretty good on Sons of Anarchy. He was also good in The Gentleman. He was also good in oh yeah, Pacific Rim. He's always good when he pops up, but here didn't really do anything for me with his performance. Wait, you also had Eric Bana was also in this too. To be honest, it's been a while since I've seen this. I try not to remember much from it, but yeah, I remember really not enjoying this at all. It's just not really like, and of course the movie was a complete flop, so obviously there was not a sequel here. It made about 148.7 million. Well, it's interesting so well there, but yeah, this is maybe one of Guy Ritchie's worst. Like, not as bad as Swept Away. Like, Swept Away is still his worst he's ever put out, but it's still not a good one. So yeah, it is what I guess. I mean, hey, every good director has a bad day in the office, and this Swept Away is definitely his. But let me let you guys. Did you ever see King Arthur: Legend of the Sword? And so, what's up? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Sammy signing.